My name is Lillian Tuttle. I'm a postdoctoral scientist. The research that I'm doing on the ship right now is we're looking at copepods, which are zooplankton, a type of animal that lives in the ocean and is microscopic and also very important because they're extremely abundant. We see them all over the ocean. In fact, we estimate that there's more copepods in the world's oceans than there are ants on the planet Earth. So there's a lot of them out there, and I'm particularly interested in them because they're fish food, and I love fish. So the first thing we have to do with the copepods is catch them. So we have these big nets that hang off the back of the boat, and during the day we pull them up vertically through the water. So we have a big A-frame that lowers them down into the water, and then a cable that takes them down to 100 meters below the surface, and then that meter will pull the nets up, and so we get all of the plankton in the water that are in that one spot over a 100-meter area. So then we just use basic hose and buckets and bottles to collect the copepods that we get. And then we bring them back in here, and we have different chemicals for preserving some of them. So for formalin, formaldehyde, and ethanol, which is alcohol. But then a lot of them we keep alive, and so we're using microscopes and petri dishes and all the basic stuff that you would use with microscopes and live animals. We're just checking to see where they are, if they're migrating, how many there are, and we're bringing them onto the ship and sorting on the microscope through live samples of copepods, and we're trying to figure out how happy they are. So if they have a lot of fat on their bodies, that might indicate that they're doing well and that they're happy. And then we also take some they live in the refrigerator because they're adapted to live in the cold, so we have to keep them cold, and then we give them more food, and we try to see if they get fatter or happier using a bunch of genetic techniques.